So that's what I think I wanted to do. I wanted to connect people with the place they were born and try to find the magic and the beauty, the chaos of a big city.
It's so nice to talk to you. Congratulations, Bogota. The way you have been documenting this journey and just sharing that with your fans, like you can tell that this is a very intimate and special project. I just saw you were at Henson Studios.
Yeah, I was at Henson Studios. I had so much fun. Yeah,
How was that? Tell me all about it.
it was just amazing. I'm really happy about this album because I got to record in a way that I hadn't done in many years. I was kind of missing it. Going into a big studio with other musicians all at the same time, everybody recording in block. We were in the studio for almost a couple of months, non-stop, working on all 13, 14 songs. So it was a great experience. You know, lately you used to record one single here, one single there, with some producers here, other producers over there, and I had the chance to go back to the old ways, you know, and be in a proper studio back again with all the guys playing in front of me and making creative decisions in as a whole, as a band, as a group. And it was very interesting. I worked with Andrés Torres and Mauricio Rengifo, who are amazing producers, some good friends of mine, and we had a lot of fun trying to recreate the sounds. I think this album is kind of a deja vu of other things I've done before. It's not like I am sampling myself or copying myself, but kind of having these reverberance or echoes from songs from the beginning of my career that inspired me to do new songs and to use this type of ambiences and sounds to produce new songs. So that's what we try to do. And by the way, trying to tell a bunch of stories of myself living in Bogota. I was born here. I've been growing here and learning about life here. So there's a long list of stories that I hadn't written about before, and the city inspired me and took me back to places and moments of my life that I wanted to write songs about. So that's what Bogota is about. It's a very personal journey to my experiences living in a city as chaotic and beautiful as the one I live in.
What you're describing and this beautiful journey, it almost sounds like you're traveling in time, right? And I just wonder how someone in your position with an incredible career spanning over 3 decades, how does someone like you decide, okay, now is the time for this album, the album where we're gonna tap into all my eras and my roots? Like, what made it the perfect time for you to create this piece of art?
I guess age. It's time in my life to take a to look back and acknowledge all the things that happened in my career and my personal life, and sing to that place that has been the scenery for all my important things in life. No, when I fell in love, when I started making music, when everything that's been important in my life is kind of portrayed on this album, and it has as a backdrop Bogota city. So it made a lot of sense for me to take a look back and draw a picture of that city that I love so much, despite being such a difficult city and such a chaotic city and sometimes really cold and aggressive maybe, but also it has lots of beautiful things that have made a part of my life and of many other people from Bogota like me, and of anybody else who has grown up in a crazy city like mine. It doesn't necessarily have to be Bogota. You don't necessarily have to know Bogota to be identified with all these stories and all these songs. So that's what I think I wanted to do. I wanted to connect people with the place they were born and try to find the magic and the beauty, the chaos of a big city.
I love that, and that's what I just love about music in general, right? Like it can transcend anything. And I love that you created this album and these songs with that in mind. Your single, Una Flor with Manuel, I'm a very visual person, and I don't know if you're the same way. Like when I listen to music, even if there's no music video, I'm already imagining like what the music video would be and what that would look like. And the lyrics, it's just so animated, and it goes in cadence with the rhythm of the song, right? The song itself feels like a flower about to bloom. So I'm wondering, when you created that song, was that intentional, or what did you go into this song wanting to create?
I wanted to compare a flower with somebody you love. As the song goes, it says that you found this flower and it was almost dead, and you took care of it and gave it lots of love. And when it was as beautiful as she could be, someone came and took it away. It's a song about heartbreak and about jealousy. And yeah, it's got a series of images to it. I hope I can portray that on the video we just shot. And yeah, I think you're right. It's a song that is inspired in the Caribbean, in the Caribbean music. It's a song. It's a Cuban song, obviously with Colombian touches, and it has this story, kind of poetic story about this flower you fall in love with, take care of, and then somebody takes away.
So beautiful. I'm so excited that by the time this interview comes out, the world gets to enjoy it. Also, with that in mind, this is not your first time putting an album together, and I'm just curious to know, especially an artist with your experience, like how do you decide what's gonna be the single?
I really don't decide what's going to be the single because usually us artists fall in love with the wrong songs. You know, our favorite songs are usually not the audience's favorite songs. So I turn to my team for that advice. I completely proud and happy with all the songs I present, but I'm not very good as when choosing the single. So I turn to my team for that, and we all listen to them, and they vote, and they decide they like this more than the other, and this kind of stuff. And then I kind of wash my hands from it because I'm proud of all the songs. So don't make me pick one up because I usually pick the wrong ones. So I already learned my lesson.
They're like all your children. You can't pick one.
Oh, yeah, and you always love the ugliest one the most.
Oh my gosh, that's good. That's good. Andres, you are coming to Canada very soon. Have you been to Canada before?
I've been before, and I've had lots of fun. Last time, I think it was 2 years ago, I was on another tour called the Ruta Púrpura, and it was a very different kind of format. I visited Canada with because it was a grand piano, upright bass, a couple of winds, and a guitar, and it was mostly oriented towards the heritage our parents give us in terms of music. So it was full of boleros and tangos and all the old guys' music, my grandpa's and my dad's music, and it was some kind of homage to that sort of heritage. And very difficult, very different from the tour we are doing now. It's called Nuestra Vida en Canciones, and it resumes the best songs of all my career. And we travel through different rhythms and sounds, and therefore I have my band, my full band, so we can have lots of different dynamics musically talking. So it's a very different show, and I'm gonna visit 5 cities. Last time I think I visited all the 4 cities. Now I'm gonna be in Toronto, Montreal, Winnipeg, Vancouver, and I'm missing one. Calgary, yeah. I hope it's going to be a great show. We've already been doing this tour for the last 5 months. We've had 14 shows already, most of them in Colombia, in my country. Last of them was here in Bogotá at the stadium. And now we're going to visit Canada, and then we're going to go to Europe, and finally to the United States. And it's going to be all the journey for this year. And I'm very happy to come back. We had lots of fun last time. People enjoyed a lot of our show, even though it was a very particular show, as I just told you, but we were very well received, and I'm sure they're going to enjoy this even much more than last time.
Oh, 100%. I'm also so glad that you're not coming in our winter. So that was really great planning on your part. Any message you would like to leave my Canadian audience with before you go?
I hope they enjoy the new album. It's already it's from April 25th. It's gonna be in all the platforms for everybody to hear and listen and enjoy and dedicate. And I hope you go to the show and enjoy a night of romance and party. We're gonna have a great time.
Amazing. Also, don't forget to get your Tim Hortons when you come.
I will.
Thank you, Andres. Honestly, thank you so much. Awesome. I'm so excited for you and have the best time when you come. I can't wait, and it's going to be great.
Thank you. See you there. Bye.
Bye.